Hi everyone, today we're going to have a quick talk about how to diagram appositive phrases. The first idea that you want to keep in mind with an appositive phrase and how to diagram it is once you find the appositive phrase, you are going to put it on the same part of the diagram as the original noun that it's describing. So in the first example on the screen, you can see that Charlie Parkhurst is the appositive phrase, or in this case, appositive noun, and it's describing the driver. It's renaming driver. It's giving us a name for the driver. So when we diagram the sentence, we're going to diagram the rest of it as we normally do. So driver is the subject of the sentence, and had is the verb. The adjectives a, California, stagecoach are all going to go underneath driver as they normally would. And Charlie Parkhurst, the appositive phrase, is going to go in parentheses right after the noun that it is describing, driver. So I'm going to write it on the line here. I'm going to abbreviate since I ran out of room just a little bit there. And then all I have to do after that is to finish diagramming the sentence. Secret is a noun, and more specifically, it's the direct object of the sentence, so I'm going to put it in the direct object position. And then A comes underneath it since it's describing the noun. If you look at the second one, you can see that in this one we have the same appositive phrase, Charlie Parkhurst, but it comes in a different place in the diagram because it's describing or renaming a different part of the sentence. In this case, Legends described that colorful character. If we diagram the rest of it, Legends describe is the subject and the verb. And then the character is the direct object. It is what is being described in this one. Since Charlie Parkhurst is renaming character, it's going to go in parentheses after it. All of our other words are going to be diagrammed as we normally do. So we've done Legends, described, character, and Charlie Parkhurst. That leaves that and colorful, which are both describing character, so we're going to put them as adjectives underneath. Now, the other thing that you need to keep in mind, because we're working with nouns with appositive phrases, is that sometimes the appositive phrase isn't going to just be an appositive noun. It's going to have adjectives with it because adjectives are used to describe nouns. So in this next example, Parkhurst, a fearless driver, could handle almost any horse. We have the appositive phrase, a fearless driver, where driver is the appositive noun describing the original noun, Parkhurst. So when you diagram this sentence, we're going to put Parkhurst in the subject position. Driver is going to come in parentheses after it. The rest of the sentence is going to be diagrammed as normal. Keep in mind here that almost is an adverb, so it goes underneath any, which is the adjective it's describing. And when we go back to the other pieces of our appositive, a and fearless, because they are part of the appositive phrase, we're going to diagram them underneath the appositive noun. Do not put them under the original noun. That's a no-no. They need to go under the appositive noun because that's the part that they are describing. There are 3 practice problems on the back. I'd like for you to complete these as the final piece of your homework. So go through and underline the appositive phrase and then diagram each one. We'll check these in class when I see you next.